Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and I want to talk to you about counting on the big event. Basically, with this episode, Ben wanted to do a whole football camp, and he got it together with some big people from who actually has done football professionally or even in college. And then so it all comes together, and they work on these bags and t-shirts that Ben actually designed. And the bags fill with their shirts, wristbands, and CDs from playing that he actually donated and sent to the Duggars, and just to help out. And then mostly a lot of the Duggar family helped out put everything together, because they do things in train line and stuff for eating. Because if you pass it around and you got 19 people, I mean, you're gonna get cold. Their food's gonna get cold. So Steve helps out. They do a night before where they do with the coaches and their families, and Steve made a joke about how it's from tallest to youngest, getting the food, and they all get together, and Jessica went with the women, sat at a different table, and the guys and Ben sat at the other table, and Ben hears all their stories about what has happened in their career, why they're not doing football. One guy who was doing college football had fractures in both of his feet, so he couldn't play for 10 years, so he couldn't do anything about it except for bring more in life. And also too, Jessa was planning something to do with their guest house, which one of the occupants used to be midwives. One of the midwives used to live there, and the Duggar now own it. So Jill and Derek are finally coming back into United States, because they've been in Central America for a while. So they're actually returning. They're living in the guest house, and Jana wants to change the coloring. She wants to, redecorate the house, because it looks outdated, and she wants to modernize it and kind of look like a hippie-looky, because that's what Jill likes. And what Jana likes, she's more like the classical. She likes the classical stuff. But hopefully, Jessa will like what she does to the house when they get back. And Joy was with there and was giving ideas and whatnot. So we'll see Jill in the next episode where she comes back. And then we do the camp, organize it all, let kids get all pumped up and whatnot, and exercise, learn how to pass, throw, and get into position as they're getting lining up to do. For the line. Yes, what they was, a 2-point conversion, field goal, whatever, and what position you'd be good at. And they named, they'd be good at. Ben would be a quarterback. Jim Bob would be, a coach. Michelle would be a referee. Jess would be a referee type of deal. They even asked what Jana would be for color, maroon. Jana Banana for yellow. So yeah, when the camp was registering people, it was 20 people came at the time, but they got close to 70 people to show up. So they try to get it out there as best they can. So it turned out the way they wanted it to. So as it was winding down for the day, they did flag football, basically where you wear the flags and you're tagged out like that. So they had fun doing that, and also you see Ginger getting ready for going on a trip, and they were talking about the beginning of the episode too, and I forgot. Oops. What to expect, and that New York is Ginger's favorite town, and so it is with Jeremy. And then with that, they go on the trip to, Spurgeon, Jessa and Ben are going with, and so is Michelle, going with to Dallas to go to Philadelphia and New York. And with Jeremy, he's like, oh, I gotta have a nice little surprise. That's where he proposes to her, in New York, which we'll probably more than likely see in the next episode, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, Nat packed the ring. It's like, this is a nice little surprise, but everybody else knows but Ginger. So, we'll see how that goes, and see how it's all proposed out and whatnot, but it'll be interesting to see. But if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you hit that like button, just, you want to hit that like button, and if you're, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.